Telegraphing. For those of you who don't know, telegraphing isn't just an old school way of getting in contact with your buddies. Telegraphing in swordsmanship, or really in any kind of combat, is the act of demonstrating to somebody what you're going to do before you do it. So a good example of this is pulling the sword back before throwing a strike. This would let your opponent know exactly what you're about to do, which is a bad idea. So in real life, this is something that you train to avoid doing. When I first started, occasionally, sometimes I would feel the need to overload strikes. I don't want that guy knowing what I'm about to do. I'm trying to kill him. So why is this something that is done in video games all the time? Essentially, when you're in a sword fight in a video game, you will notice that the enemy presents his attack to you in some way, either by pulling the sword back or charging the attack or by running at you from a distance. It's always presented to you in a fashion that gives you plenty of time to react. Now, I've had some people ask, why do they do this? Why can't it be more challenging like real sword fighting? Why can't it be quicker? Well, now it's time for the science part. Get ready for this, because not only do I know about swords, I can do a pretty mean Google search. There's actually too much latency or lag between what's going on in your games console or computer, you seeing it, and you reacting to it. So I've got some numbers for you guys, and let me just get these there. So the average amount of input lag, this is lag between your games console or PC to the actual monitor itself, is 133 milliseconds. Apparently, the average human reaction speed is 276 seconds. 276 seconds. 276 seconds. I'm no good at goddamn math. So together, that comes to 409 milliseconds of time for you to react. So it's just under half a second. This sounds like a ridiculously small amount of time to worry about. So we're gonna do a little test. If you've got a controller to hand, pick it up. I don't know why, but I've got my GameCube one here. And you guys have got to click the left bumper in time to stop my attack. My wife is helping me out, holding the camera, and this is the only way I could figure out testing this without hitting her with a sword, which you don't want, do you? No, she doesn't want. Bordering on domestic abuse. So you're gonna stand behind the glass, if that's okay.
We need to clean this glass more often.
Pardon?
So we need to clean these doors more often.
Really? Now? That would have killed her if she wasn't a door. You're the one cleaning the windows, by the way. Maybe some of you guys managed to stop it. I'm sure you could see it's a little bit harder, and I'm by no means that quick. But some guys out there are gonna be fast, and proper swordsmen would have been fast. A lot of games work by you just hold down one button to defend. That would be possible. But what about games like Dark Souls, if you want to pull off a counter-attack? Or games like Mount and Blade or Chivalry, where attacks can be coming in from different directions, so need to be defended in different ways. You might be able to press one button in that time, but can you imagine pressing one of three? A lot of you out there are probably like, but I'm super good at video games, I like a challenge. But this just wouldn't be fun at all. So as you can see, telegraphing is pretty necessary, unless you have the reaction speeds of the Flash. Did you see that? Did you know that was coming? Bet you knew it was coming, didn't you? God, you're so fast and so good at games. Well done, you.